Black Street, no diggity. So last night when Donald Trump was asked by a reporter, why do black people keep getting shot by the police? His response was, white people get shot by the police too. White people get shot by the police too. A lot of white people. And for once, Donald Trump is not telling the truth, is not lying. He is absolutely telling the truth. But there's a word you have to throw in there when you have this conversation. It is called disproportionately. White people in America are 49% of the population. Yes, they would more likely, they also, virtually every crime except the crime of robbery, virtually every crime committed in the United States of America is 2 to 1 black to white. That's just true. But when you look at the proportion of black people who are shot by the police versus the population, it is disproportionate. We comprise 13% of the population, and we are 24% of the people who are shot by police. There is that word, disproportionately. Now, black people are 13% of the population, and black men are about 6.5% of the population. When you factor that in, we are much more likely to be disproportionately shot by the police, and that doesn't vary in terms of socioeconomic status. So a rich black man or a poor black man is more likely to be shot by the police than a rich white man or a poor white man, and that is specific to race. Disproportionately is a word you will hear a lot. Yes, more white people are dying of corona than black people are, but we are disproportionately dying at a greater rate than them. Disproportionately. It suffices to say this. In America, as we speak right now, if something is good, we disproportionately are denied it. If something is bad, we disproportionately get it. So we get less of what is good and a lot more of what is bad. But the bottom line to this thing is, even if we throw numbers out and percentages out and disproportionately out, why are so many people getting killed by the police, period, whoever they are? Why are we so quick to see them gunned down? And why specifically do we not keep statistics? Why do we do that on purpose? Because we do not want to know. The bottom line is we live in a country where a lot of people are killed a lot by the police, and that needs to be abated. It needs to slow down. It needs to be mitigated. Why is it that so many people find themselves, and who gets shot the most are people who are mentally or emotionally impaired? So in other words, somebody's having an emotional problem, a mental problem, you call the police, that person is pretty likely to get shot. Why? We don't have to look further than Elijah McClain in Aurora, Colorado, who should not be dead right now. He shouldn't be dead. The president should never say, well, white people get shot too. That's like going to a doctor, telling him you have a headache, and him going, me too. Disproportionately. We are disproportionately gunned down by the police. And when you factor in how many unarmed white people are shot by the police, then the numbers spike higher. The bottom line is, in America, as we speak, whatever is good, we get less of. Whatever is bad, we get a lot more of. So if it's education, not so much. If it's hiring, not so much. If it's economic opportunity, not so much. None of that. But if it's getting shot by the police, a lot. Denied financial, denied employment, a lot. Medical bias, a lot. Your answer, if you're the president of the United States and seeking to solve a problem, shouldn't be, it happens to white people too. It should be, it happens too much to everybody. And that is not disproportionately, that is what we should be working on. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.